Okay, make sure that's going. There we go. It's going. Alright. Hello, everyone, and welcome to our viewer created character series. So, our game this time for our character creations, for our viewer creations, is Skyrim. So, all the votes that you've done on the polls for the past several months has led up to this. All the types, all the decisions, how we play this game is based off of what you voted on. And so, I have got the rules of the character that we will be playing, and we shall talk about those as soon as we get through the intro. For those of you who have not seen Skyrim and are just joining us for the first time and or discovering this game for the first time, Skyrim is a very popular game. It is very enjoyable for most people. So if you want to play Skyrim, I recommend definitely go fetch a copy for yourself. It is a blast. I enjoy playing Skyrim. Some of the characters I have created, I used Skyrim as an element to expand on them by going off of their decisions in everything. We did not get a name for our wonderful character, so I will be essentially just going and I'm gonna think of a name here in a moment. You know what? I see a name right here that's on this list here that I have. Because I actually had a name list for certain things. Specifically names I was going to use for a different game. For specific things. And I have just picked one from that list and we're going to go with it.
Finally awake. You were trying to cross the border, right? Walked right into that Imperial ambush, same as us. And that thief over there.
Damn you Stormcloaks. Skyrim was fine until you came along. Empire was nice and lazy. If they hadn't been looking for you, they'd have stolen that horse and been halfway to Hammerfell. You there, you and me, we shouldn't be here. It's these Stormcloaks the Empire wants.
We're all brothers and sisters in binds now, thief.
Shut up back there.
What's wrong with him, huh?
Watch your tongue. You're speaking to Ulfric Stormcloak, the true High King.
Ulfric? The Jarl of Windhelm? You're the leader of the rebellion. But if they captured you... Oh gods, where are they taking us?
I don't know where we're going, but Sovngarde awaits.
No, this can't be happening. This isn't happening.
Hey, what village are you from, horse thief?
Why do you care?
A Nord's last thoughts should be of home.
Rorikstead. I'm from Rorikstead.
General Tullius, sir. The headsman is waiting.
Good. Let's get this over with.
Sure. Mara, Debella, Kinnereth, Akatosh, Divines, please help me.
Look at him. General Tullius, the military governor. And it looks like the Dalmor are with him. Damn elves. I bet they had something to do with this. This is Helgen. I used to be sweet on a girl from here. Wonder if Vilod is still making that mead with juniper berries mixed in. Funny. When I was a boy, imperial walls and towers used to make me feel so safe.
Who are they, Dad? Where are they going?
To go inside.
Why? I want to watch the soldiers.
Inside the house. Now.
Yes, Papa.
Get these prisoners out of the carts. Move it!
Why are we stopping?
Why do you think? End of the line. Let's go. Shouldn't keep the gods waiting for us.
No, wait! We're not rebels!
Face your death with some courage, thief.
You've got to tell them! We weren't with you! This is a mistake!
Step towards the bluff when we call your name. One at a time.
Empire loves their damn lists.
Ulfric Stormcloak, Jarl of Windhelm.
It has been an honor, Jarl Ulfric.
Ralof of Riverwood. Lokir of Rorikstead.
No! I'm not a rebel! You can't do this!
Halt!
You're not gonna kill me!
Archers! Anyone else feel like running?
Wait. You there. Step forward. Who are you?
All right. And so it begins. So, first, we are a female Khajiit. All right. We're not going to look at presets. We're going to try and find a blonde color. That'll probably work. Alright, and since we are a... Okay, we're max on the weight department. Alright. Minor scarring. So we got that. That's probably one of the earlier scars. So probably something like that. Okay. We don't have any paint or anything. I kind of like that one. Okay. So there is so many different colors that you can do in Skyrim. So it is a factor of like, I am trying to make sure you guys have as much of the control as well. However, it is like a So, kind of a neutral shade, so nothing pale. So, the green, I think, would be pale. That would be too dark. So, probably something more like this. Kind of a yellow. So. Okay. We'll go with that one. Because I don't want to do too much on it, on some of these things, because they do change a lot of the color and whatnot. I think her brows are fine. Mouth could use a little bit of work. Considering she's of the more aggressive type. We'll just leave it at the neutral. And then hair. Move your head aside. I want to give her some form of hair. Sure. Alright. And then... I think brown would do. Alright. So, that is what we've got. And the only thing she doesn't have is a name. So, I see one particular name on my list that I'm gonna go with. Do I want to go with that name? You know what? I'm gonna actually search up a name. I'm not gonna go off of this list because I'm not trusting myself. Yeah, represent fire? Sure, let's go with that. Come on, phone load. Get out of your ads. I like the name Naren from, because I specifically looked up names that mean fire, considering she's gonna have quite this fiery spirit. So, the rules of this playthrough. that I have to follow, that is based off of your guys' votes, is 1, the personality. She's always gonna be looking for a fight. Hence why I looked for a name that involves fire. Even if the reason is stupid, by the way. So, I'm always looking for a fight, even if the reason's stupid. We're gonna be sometimes social, so every now and then we're gonna stop by and chat with a person. Not always, though. And we're gonna just straight up hate everyone but a select few. If there is any character you think this, I am going with the name Naren, or whatever it is pronounced. Okay. Naren. So her name's gonna be Naren, and if Naren or Nareen comes across anyone during this playthrough you think she should potentially like, aka she's gonna interact with them a little bit more often, she's not gonna try and start a fight with them nearly as often, and so on and so forth. Combat style. We are proficient in close quarters. We are gonna avoid ranged altogether in this playthrough, which means we can only use handheld weapons and magic that specifically aids us in the person, such as like healing, a shield, and so on and so forth. I cannot use anything that is ranged like fire, because Naren prefers to be up in the chaos. We are going to scope the situations before we jump in, so we're going to be smart on that department. We are allowed to scope, see what strategies we want to try out, and we are going to collect and sell anything that's actually valuable. So anything that's value, we're going to be picking up. Anything that's not much of a value, we're going to probably leave behind. But anything that's of value, we're going to pick it up. We're going to probably stash it so that we can come back for it and come back and sell it later. So that way we can have the cash. We're going to stash it somewhere in wherever, if we're running out of like space and all that. And our weapon that we're going to be confined to is that of swords. And the final option, option that I sent you guys, was technically the swords one, but like that one's basically the bonus round. The last option that you guys had that I was gonna do before filming was which side we were doing. So in Skyrim, we can pick between two sides. If we follow the story, we're gonna be forced to pick a side either way. This is off of personal experience. This could be a different case for someone else. But one time I went to do something involving the story and it forced me to pick a side despite me not trying to pick a side. So the side we will be joining for this playthrough, if we go and do that little mission, is we're going to be joining the Empire. That was option E. Option R was the Rebellion. So, let's get the show on the road.
You with one of the trade caravans, Khajiit? Your kind always seems to find trouble. Captain, what should we do? She's not on the list.
Forget the list. She goes to the block.
By your orders, Captain. I'm sorry. We'll make sure your men are turned to elsewhere. Follow the captain, prisoner.
I'm also trying to, during every chance I get, show off Nareen's personality.
Stormcloak. Some here in Helgen call you a hero, but a hero doesn't use a power like the voice to murder his king and usurp his throne.
This is intentional. I am doing every action based off of her personality. She could care less.
You down and restore the peace.
She's more annoyed at the situation than anything.
What was that?
It's nothing. Carry on.
That would definitely
Yes,
pique her
General
curiosity.
Tullius. Give them their last rites.
As we commend your souls to Aetherius, blessings of the 8 divines upon
For the
you.
love of Talos, shut up and let's get this over with.
Learn.
As you wish.
Come on! I haven't got all morning.
She can respect that a little bit. Right there.
My ancestors are smiling at me, Imperials. Can you say the same?
I'll probably blur that in the actual video.
Justice!
Death to the Stormcloaks.
As fearless in death as he was in life.
Next, the cat.
Here it is again. Did you
Ah,
have it?
yes, cat.
I said
Quite the
next
casual
prisoner.
To
nickname.
the block, prisoner. Nice and easy.
What in oblivion is that?
Sentries. What do you see?
It's in the clouds!
Alright, we're gonna follow him initially. Because the quest requires us to. I just gotta follow the
What is that thing?
girls.
Could the legends be true?
Legends don't burn down villages.
Oh yes, just leave me tied up. How great.
Now! Up through the tower. Let's go!
Alright.
Just need to move some of these rocks.
Back up a little bit. Don't have a weapon currently.
See the inn on the other side. Jump through the roof and keep going.
Oh, fun.
We'll follow
Oh! Alright.
Hammond, you need to get over here. Now! You were quick.
This way.
Still alive, prisoner? Keep close to me if you want to stay that way. Gunnar, take care of the boy. I have to find General Tullius and join the defense.
Gods guide you, Hadvar.
Oh, these poor souls.
Stay close to the wall! Quickly, follow me!
Just keep coming. Bravely. Keep firing. Give me a hand. Into the keep, soldier. We're leaving.
It's you and me, prisoner. Stay close. Rayla, you damn traitor! Out of my way!
We're escaping, Hadvar. How are you going to stop kill this time?
Fine, I hope that dragon takes you all to Sovereign Guard.
You
Okay, so since we're joining the Empire, we're gonna be following Hadvar here.
Quick, I can cut you loose inside the keep. Looks like we're the only ones who made it. Was that really a dragon? Bring us
Yes,
to the
very
end
much a
times.
dragon. Now, if you
We
could
should keep
please
moving. Come here.
cut me
Let me
loose.
see if I can get those bindings off.
If you could please cut me loose, so that way.
There you go. Take a look around. There should be plenty of gear to choose from. I'm going to see if I can
Yep,
find
I
something
am going
for these
to
bones.
loot everything. Give me that.
Got to be.
Give me all these.
You better get that armor on. Give that sword a few swings too. Let's keep moving.
Okay.
That thing is
And all we have to do is go in here. We're gonna get that.
still out there.
And we're gonna take anything of value. Hold on, Auntie Annie. I gotta loot
Come
everything.
On, this way.
I didn't mean to pick up a bucket, but that is fine. We can always drop it later.
We need to get moving. That dragon is tearing up the whole keep.
Just give me a minute. I'm out of breath.
Hear that? Stormcloaks. Maybe we can reason with them. Hold up now. We only want to. If you want to die, so be it.
I have to be extremely careful in most of these scenarios because I have an unfortunate
Let me see
history.
if I can get that door open.
I have an unfortunate history of accidentally hitting allies and then starting an absolute war with them. That guy just totally clipped through existence. Okay, we take those because we can sell the axe.
Let's keep moving. Damn, that dragon doesn't give up easy.
No, he does not.
We need to get out of Helgen, now!
These Imperials have potions in here. We're going to need them. You won't take us alive.
No one can now. I know. Door room. See if you can find potions. Might come in handy.
Yes, sir. I will loot to my heart's content. Ingredients are also rather handy.
Done then? This way.
Yep. Open up to the rest of the potential loot.
The torture room. Gods, I wish we didn't need these. Hear that?
Come on.
Oh,
Submit.
Hey, watch it.
You fellas. Both happened along just in time. These boys seem upset at how I've been entertaining their comrades.
Don't you even know what's going on? A dragon is attacking Helgen.
A dragon. Please, don't make up nonsense. Although, come to think of it, I did hear some odd noises coming from over there.
are you a value?
Come with us.
Meh.
We need to get out of here.
Okay.
You have no authority over me, boy.
Didn't you hear me? I said the keep is under attack.
And while you were busy dealing with that,
Forget the old man. I'll come with you.
Sure, take take all my things, please.
As you can, and let's go.
There's no way out that way.
Oh, there's no way out the other way either. Ooh, I think there's gold in there. Not worth it. Okay, and at least the skeletons tend to have gold on them.
Come on, hurry up.
I forget how to put my sword away. I'll be completely honest. I did not mean to
Where
go
in
into this
Oblivion
person.
are we supposed to go? Where's the way out?
You can't beat me.
It's fine. I'm gonna be selling these rather quickly after we leave anyways. We're going the stealth route this time.
Let's see if we can find a way out.
And don't worry, when I go between locations, I will be like, if I'm having to walk around like this, I will just do a little bit of a jump cut, just so you guys don't have to deal with me walking incredibly slow.
Come on, this way. Let's see what this
Sir, do you remember how to put away my weapon? Trying to remember. Ah, it's R. Yeah, no
I guess
kidding.
we're lucky that didn't come down on top of us. We'd better push on. I'm sure the others will find another way out.
And this is why I collected all the loot. Instead of just stashing it. Yeah, don't you worry, I'm coming. But you go the wrong way first if you want to. You go the wrong way first if you want loot. Who said I was running? Bug off. Ah, it's just where the bridge fell. Man, this is typically the intro to Skyrim. It's pretty... Typically, the average player will just go the quick pace, but since I'm going after anything of value, anything with any real value to it, we gotta get it. Whether it be multiple trips back and forth. If I'm falling behind, you just ditch me, man.
Let's keep moving.
Because I am broke.
I guess we'd better try this way.
Bro, I am broke. I am going to pick up every single coin I can get my hands on.
We have to keep moving.
Pretty sure this is like the 7th
We
time
have
you've
to keep
probably
moving.
mentioned that. You're gonna have to deal with it, man. I can only walk. Ah, I think these are the spiders.
Nope. Here now. What next? Giant snakes.
Also, another thing I can ask on
Let's stick together
this
now.
first episode.
This looks like the way.
I want to know is, should we get into potion craftery? Because it can either be a great benefit, because strength potions are, trust me, really helpful if you're trying to drag a lot more loot home. Plus, like, that means we don't have to necessarily worry about
Hold up.
always
There's a bear
running
just
out.
ahead. See her?
I'd rather not tangle with her right now. You might be able to sneak by. Just take it nice and slow and watch where you step. Or if you're feeling lucky, you can take this bow. Might take her by surprise. Go ahead. I'll follow your lead and watch your back.
We're gonna sneak past because we do not use bows. Although that bear pelt would be nice to sell, we're gonna let the bear live this time. In the heart of the tutorial.
Easy does it.
Yep, just go back to sleep, bear.
That was close.
We can finally just stand up again. Let's get on out of here.
This looks like the way out. I was starting to wonder if we'd ever make it.
Alright. And we've made it through the initial part of the tutorial. Alright. No, we're not enabling survival mode. We shall continue with the mode we are dealing with. Oh, there goes the dragon.
Looks like he's gone for good this time. But I don't think we should stick around to see if he comes back.
Nope.
The closest town from here is Riverwood. My uncle's the blacksmith there. I'm sure he'd help you out. It's probably best if we split up. Good luck.
This is
I
the part
wouldn't
where
have made
he
it
ditches
without
us.
your help today.
But we can also opt to just follow him, because he will gladly just wait for us, it seems. Which I don't mind following. I'm going to leave this portion uncut for all of you so you can actually enjoy the scenery here. Look, there's a little bunny and a butterfly. Hi, little one. Cat instincts demand I hunt you, but I am currently really overweight as is. I'm also gonna grab some of these
We should
flowers.
go to Solitude and join up with the Imperial Legion. We could really use someone like you. And if the rebels have themselves a dragon, General Tullius is the only one who can stop them.
Yep. So, we can decide later on if we want to join that immediately or if we want to join that just later down the line. And in all honesty, like, it's probably better to go with either person that you've picked in the beginning. Because of the factor of, honestly, NPCs, no matter how annoying, at least they're good little bodyguards. They will draw the attention of whatever's coming after you, giving you the chance to either sneak attack on whatever comes into contact with you, or you can, if you're doing the other route of bro, you just scared away the butterfly. I wanted his wing. Because a lot of the enemies will just target them initially. Oh, I think this is the part where he full on ditches us. Yep, this is the part where he ditches us. So what we can do, just hop down here. Alright. And since we are going into combat, we are going to do the Warrior Stone. Because I want to be able to get my skills up faster in my combat range. Because anything combat related, except archery, is going to be on our skill set. We're also going to go all in on multiple different types of swords. Regular swords, like the short swords, and the long swords. So once we level up and start getting our perks, those are going to be what we go into. Despite how long this game has been out, Bethesda really outdid themselves on this particular game. Just look how gorgeous all of this is. You've got all the little wildflowers. You've got the trees that, like, you look at them and you can just feel them. You can feel them breathe. You can almost basically see this as something real. And they've just outdone themselves on how gorgeous this world is. And look at that. You've got some salmon going up the stream. I don't think any other... Like, there is very few games that go into this much detail in any other games. Especially in an open world like Skyrim. Because a lot of the time, games will just go off of, like, what little they need to do for each little thing. Bethesda just went all in on all the little details. And it just made such a gorgeous game. It makes you think that all this, was released this year versus last year. Or, like, 10 years ago. No matter how long this game has been out, this game just takes your breath away. Let me just get these mushrooms. Thank you. Now you're gonna come down here and give me some gold? Yeah? 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 Come here. Ooh, and you gave me some money too? Oh, hello. And sometimes you can find jewelry in the wolves too, which is kind of weird. But we'll just ignore that. I mean, they could have easily ate it off of somebody. They just couldn't digest the metal. And if we do get into, like, the potions and all that, I will start, like, straight up eating some of the ingredients we find. If we decide not to go that route, I will just sell the ingredients. Because even though, like, the ingredients, like, every gold coin counts. Every single gold coin. I'm gonna go over here and grab this. Come here, you. Yoink. We're just gonna continue following. Like, I can just look at this river and, like, actually see this existing in our world. Like, look at, like, the rays of sunlight. The look of all these plants. If any other game tried to pull this off, like, in all this realism, like, you would cause your computer to have a stinking seizure. But with how this world feels, is it feels like a world where a lot of the fantasy characters could actually come to life. Which is why, like, when it comes to, the whole creating a fantasy character, if I really want to delve into that character, feel who that character is, I want to expand on them, I play Skyrim. Because not only can you feel them, you can feel the world they're in. You can absolutely know for a fact who this character is when you play this game. And honestly, the stinking Dragonborn is really, really powerful in this game. Which makes sense as to why some would either want to get rid of the Dragonborn, or they'd find reason to worship it. And although I've never done it myself, for those of you who don't know, don't touch that chicken. I have heard stories about that chicken. You touch that chicken, and the entire village will come after you.
A dragon! I saw a dragon!
What?
Yes, you did.
What is it now, Mother?
It was as big as the mountain and black as night. It flew right over the barrel.
Dragons now, is it? Please, Mother. If you keep on like this, everyone in town will think you're crazy. And I've got better things to do than listen to more of your fantasies.
You'll see. It was a dragon. It'll kill us all, and then you'll believe me.
Alright, let's continue this.
Sigrid, we have company.
Hadvar, we've been so worried about you. Come, you two must be hungry. Sit down and I'll get you something to eat.
Now then, boy, what's the big mystery? What are you doing here looking like you lost an argument with a cave bear?
I don't know where to stop. You know I was assigned to General Tullius' guard. We were stopped in Helgen when we were attacked by a dragon.
A dragon? That's ridiculous. You aren't drunk, are you, boy?
Husband, let him tell his story.
Not much more to tell. This dragon flew over and just wrecked the whole place. Mass confusion. I don't know if anyone else got out alive. I doubt I'd made it out myself if not for my friend here. I need to get back to Solitude and let them know what's happened. I thought you could help us out. Food, supplies, a place to stay.
Of course. Any friend of Hadvar's is a friend of mine. Glad to help however I can. Like I said, I'm glad to help in any way I can.
Alright.
But I need your help. We need your help.
So you can take any of this. I'm not gonna take that because obviously it's not of value to me. So we are gonna take that. All the food.
The Jarl needs to know if there's a dragon on the loose. Riverwood is defenseless. We need to get word to Jarl Balgruuf in Whiterun to send whatever soldiers he can. If you'll do that for me, I'll be in your debt.
Okay, none of these insinuate a potential fight. So we are just gonna just gonna
All
Did
right.
you really see a dragon? What did it look like? Did it have big teeth?
Yes.
Well, I'd better get back to work. You two make yourselves at home.
Yep, had quite the teeth, kid. Alright. Now, with that out of the way, we are gonna go across the street. As long as it's man, it's nighttime.
Take what you need, my friend. Within reason, of course.
So, you can actually just stand here and wait a while. Let's do that for now. All right. So it is 4 a.m. So I make it 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll go 9. And now we see if the shop is open.
Well, one of us has to do something.
I said no. No adventures, no theatrics, no thief chasing.
Well, what are you going to do then, huh? Let's hear it.
We are done talking about this. Oh, a customer. Sorry you had to hear that. Well, I don't know what you overheard, but the Riverwood Trader is still open.
I'll just ask if something happened.
We did have a bit of a break-in. We still have plenty to sell. Robbers were only after one thing. An ornament. Solid gold in the shape of a dragon's claw.
Considering we like ourselves a fight.
You could? I've got some coin coming in from my last shipment. It's yours if you bring my claw back.
Sounds
Going to
good.
get those thieves.
Now, in the
sooner
meantime,
you find the claw, trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
and we can also sell. Now, we are going to sell the arrows. The arrows are worth nothing. That's good. That's good to know. The bottom right is the traders. Okay. Gold that he has, and then ours is like right here. Okay, we'll go with the iron greatsword. Okay, now we're gonna go into apparel. We're gonna go ahead and give him those. Yes, just sell all the boots and all the fur gauntlets. We'll sell one of these. Okay, we'll keep that. Iron shield might come in handy, maybe. We'll go ahead and sell these, because we're in it for the money right now. We're gonna be so much lighter after all this. And we don't need the wine, so we can go ahead and sell those. We keep all the food. We keep the ingredients for now. Spell tome. We are not using that kind of magic, so we can go ahead and sell that actually. We'll just go in the bucket. And we can give you the pelts. Thank you, Schizo.
Till next time.
I feel
So
so
this
much
is your
lighter.
plan, Lucan?
I keep forgetting which button is run. I could technically change all of my controls if I wanted to. However, I believe in the aspect of sticking to the primary controls of the game. If anything is modded in, then I'll change controls. But otherwise, can't. I forgot I didn't have a weapon equipped. Can I sneak up on the deer? That could be good. I highly doubt it. Could be fun though. I think he heard me. Yeah, I'm not chasing him across that. Heck yeah! So any missions that do result in a fight, we're probably gonna take. Hey! Hey, free money! Aha! Got the butterfly. Alright, let's go ahead and hurry on up. And after we get to the reach over there, we shall consider this. Yeah. We will consider this episode done. Doink. And I will expect the response in episode 3. In episode 3, that's when we will expect the response for... Yeah, should I... Yeah, I said initially I would blur that one scene out. I'll gimme. If the butterflies want to give me their wings, I'm gonna take them. So I will have to do at least a little bit of editing today. Which is fine, because it's like one scene of editing. Everything else will just raw dog it. You guys can just deal. And the only reason I even consider the idea of editing that one scene out is mainly, it's not because the scene definitely fits its time period. However, with YouTube and how it is, you can get yourself into some trouble if you let those kinds of scenes just hang out in your video. All these. Hello there, sir. Got stables. And also, whenever you travel to a new point, you unlock a fast travel. The only time you cannot go to the fast travels is if you...
One or the other is bound to win the war eventually. Why not curry favor now, so that the victor will look upon us kindly?
You have the foresight of a Khajiit in a sandstorm. If we offer a discount to both sides, the winners will persecute us for helping the losers.
I had not thought of it that way.
city's closed with the dragons about. Official business only.
Alright. We've got our first bad option. And you know the rules.
Or else what? You think you can stand against the entire Whiterun City Guard? The gate's closed.
Very well.
Fine. But we'll be keeping an eye on you.
Yeah, the threat of it is the fact that I will walk away with this info, sir. Alright.
We'll pay whatever it takes, but we must have more swords for the Imperial soldiers.
I just can't fill an order that size on my own. Why don't you swallow that stubborn pride of yours and ask Yorland Greymane for help?
I'd sooner bend my knee to Ulfric's Stormcloak. Besides, Greymane would never make steel for the Legion.
Have it your way. I'll take the job, but don't expect a miracle.
Alright. Okay.
You know what's wrong with Skyrim these days? Everyone's obsessed with death.
Alright. Let's go on up.
They say Helgen got hit by a dragon. One of those horrors comes here. Don't be ready.
I know your family's I work with my mother.
But we can't afford it.
It took me
weeks to find that beast. I can't stop. I can't get the sword on my own.
Wife and daughter, all reclaim some rusty old sword.
Hi there.
I just need to hire one, maybe two good men.
Talos is the true god!
Alright, and we've made it up here. Dragon's Reach. Alright, let's go pick some fights.
There's no telling what it means. My lord, please.
What's the meaning of this interruption? Jarl Balgrup is not receiving visitors.
Who's this then?
Well, that explains why the guards let you in. Come on then. The Jarl will want to speak to you personally.
So, you were at Helgen. You saw this dragon with your own eyes? Really? You're certainly forthright about your criminal past. But it's none of my concern who the Imperials want to execute, especially now. What I want to know is, what exactly happened at Helgen?
I mean, technically, they were about to execute us, not necessarily Ulfric. If anything, it's more that.
Irileth was right. What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls against the dragon?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger. If that dragon is lurking in the mountains...
That's a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should
Enough! I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people. Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
That would be best. Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative. You've done Whiterun a service, and I won't forget it. Here, take this as a small token of my esteem. There is another thing you could do for me. Suitable for someone of your particular talents, perhaps. Come, let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons.
There we go. Lead the way.
All you ever do is complain about what you want. You're a spoiled baby. I'm going to tell Father you said that.
Farengar, I think I found someone who can help you with your dragon project. Go ahead and fill her in with all the details.
So the Jarl thinks you can be of use to me. Oh yes, he must be referring to my research into the dragons. Yes, I could use someone to fetch something for me. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous
Now
ruin in
that's-
search of an ancient stone
that's our
tablet
language
that
right
may
there.
or may not actually be there. Straight to the point, eh? No need for tedious hows and whys. I like that. Leave those details to your betters, am I right? I, learned of a certain stone tablet said to be housed in Bleak Falls Barrow. A dragon stone, said to contain a map of dragon burial sites. Go to Bleak Falls Barrow, find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me. Simplicity itself.
None of
Also,
those
Bleak
questions
Falls Barrow with
intrigue
you.
me.
The
Anything
Jarl
we
is
can
not
use
a
to
patient
fight this
man.
dragon.
Neither
or
am I,
dragons.
come to think of it.
We need it quickly, before it's too late.
Of course, Jarl Balgroof. You seem to have found me an able assistant. I'm sure she will prove most useful.
Succeed at this, and you'll be rewarded. Whiterun will be in your debt.
Alright.
Another wanderer, here to lick my father's boots. Good job.
So, with that being said, that concludes our first episode of Skyrim. Next episode, we shall be going into the Bleak Falls Barrow and trying to get this supposed little tablet. If there, as I've said before in the beginning of like in kind of like beginning to middle of the episode, if there's any characters that you think Naren should consider liking to the point where she won't actually start a fight with them directly, leave those names down in the comments. And if you agree with someone, be sure to like that comment so I can actually go ahead and like keep track of it. So that way, all those that are named, I can actually keep track of. In other words, as well, be sure to also comment down below if we should delve into potions. If we do delve into potions, I will be literally chugging every single one of these ingredients. Like, look at all these. I will be episode 3, I will consume every single one. Instantly. On camera, I will do it. Episode 3, you guys leave a comment down below on this episode or the next episode. And at the beginning of episode 3, all the ingredients I have gathered up this far, I will just down. Regardless if I know for a fact they're poisonous or not. which most of the time I forget which ones are poisonous and which ones aren't. So this will be fun. Anyways, with that being said, I shall see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.